What is the English FA doing? They've given Southgate a new contract till the World Cup. England's performance against Switzerland has shown they may have made the wrong decision. Or has it? Despite 90 minutes of uninspiring football, England have made it into the semi-finals of another major competition under Southgate's leadership and are eyeing the final. England will want to do better than Euro 2020 and win the competition, but they have to deal with a resurgent Netherlands who clawed their way back from the jaws of defeat to beat Turkey. After their defeat to Austria in the group stages, the Netherlands are in another gear, and you have to wonder, will they be too much for England to handle? Or will England somehow overcome the Netherlands? The Netherlands have shown that for them, it is not over until it is over. In their quarter-final match against Turkey, they showed a gritty side to them, a side which coach Ronald Koeman criticised the squad for not having after their shameful loss to Austria in the group stages. The Netherlands showed initiative when the match began, but as the first half continued, their control of the game began to slip, and Turkey punished them with a goal. Arda Güler let fly a delicious searching cross to the back post, which found Samet Akadin's head. Then Güler himself almost took the fixture from Netherlands' hands, but goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen managed to tip his free kick onto the post. The Netherlands coach made a tactical change and brought in 6'5" striker Wout Weghorst, who offered incredible on and off the ball efforts that the Turkish defence couldn't handle. He battled with Turkey's defenders, and his presence in the box gave the Netherlands defenders the option of crossing into the box. Weghorst wasn't the only threatening Dutch player. Cody Gakpo was a menacing presence against Turkey, but more on him and other key members of the team later. Eventually, Turkey gave in to the barrage and let in 2 goals, with one being an own goal caused by a Cody Gakpo effort. Turkey tried to equalise, but the Netherlands were resolute. Their player made a goal line clearance, and their keeper faced and denied Turkey's goal attempts with amazing saves. Despite their fight, Turkey resigned to defeat, leaving the Netherlands to face England in the semi-finals. And if you are eager to watch that match, hit that subscribe button. Like the Netherlands, England also dug deep in their match against Switzerland. Well, sort of. In the first half, England showed signs of improvement with their slightly altered lineup and formation. They had more of the ball, but the problem was that they were unable to do something incredible with it. Despite having creative players like Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden in the squad, England looked bland. The match was essentially the continuation of the cautious approach they had been taking all competition. They didn't threaten Switzerland as much, and Switzerland looked comfortable in defence. Then England got a wake-up call when Switzerland's Briel Embolo turned the ball into the net at the far post to put the Swiss ahead in the 75th minute. But England didn't panic, and Southgate did what he should have done long before. He made some substitutions, and England suddenly found the spark they had been missing all game. Bukayo Saka, who had been lively all game, equalised with a glorious trademark effort and curled the ball into the bottom corner. England now had the momentum on their side, but immediately after they scored, they switched back to their cautious style. This style is a core part of England's tactic in the competition, and we'll talk more about that soon, but it could affect their game against the Netherlands later on. The game dragged into extra time, and with that in sight, England refused to take the initiative, and Xherdan Shaqiri almost punished them for this. He struck the woodwork from a corner, and Switzerland failed to turn the ball into the net. The game went to penalties with England coming out on top, and now England will face the Netherlands. The last time the two faced each other in a UEFA competition was during their Nations League match back in June 2019. England lost that match 1-3, and it wouldn't be the only time they would lose to Netherlands in a UEFA competition. They also lost to them in the 1988 Euro with the same scoreline. However, in Euro 1996, England humiliated the Netherlands, and they will want to do the same in this edition of the Euro tournament. Honestly, they might pull it off with their uninspiring brand of football. Southgate has come under fire for his negative approach to the game and has been trying different formations to get a tune out of his squad. It is not only that they were cautious when it came to a game, but it is also that there is no chemistry in how they play. Jude Bellingham, who has been in scintillating form for Real Madrid, has been a bit dodgy for England. Apart from his explosive start in their first game and his goal against Slovakia in the round of 16, Bellingham hasn't been able to produce performances that earned him the nickname the Boss in Madrid. He isn't the only one that hasn't been himself in the England squad, but we'll talk more on this soon. When England began the competition, they used a 4-2-3-1 formation with Bellingham as the attacking midfielder and Declan Rice and Trent Alexander-Arnold playing behind as the midfield duo. Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden played the wings. They changed things against Slovenia and opted for a 4-3-3. For their match against Switzerland, England used a 3-4-2-1 formation which not only looked good on paper but also showed signs of helping England play better. The formation mirrored Switzerland's, and it also revealed that Southgate is willing to become more adaptable. That adaptability is key if England want to beat the Netherlands. Southgate has now shown that he is done with his Trent Alexander-Arnold in the midfield experiment, which didn't yield the results Southgate believed it would. It wasn't only Trent that Southgate misused before this recent slight change in lineup. His insistence on using Rice, who is better as a box-to-box midfielder due to his strength, athleticism and ball-carrying skills, as a holding midfielder, which also didn't help England. His choice of Kobbie Mainoo in that game showed that he also has realised using Conor Gallagher, who like Rice prefers to progress with the ball than take part in the build-up, wasn't helping England retain possession. With Mainoo, England retain more of the ball, and this gives Rice the freedom to be the powerful athlete that he is. The formation they used against Switzerland also builds on taking Saka back to the left as a defender, but against Switzerland, there was a twist as he played in the left wing-back role, which gave him loads of attacking freedom. Saka being threatening all game and eventually scoring shows that Southgate had the right idea with how he used the player. With Saka and Kieran Trippier on both flanks, England are a deadly threat. While all eyes are on the magic Foden could produce, Trippier has been England's most devastating player when it comes to chance creation so far in this competition. Kieran Trippier has created 9 chances so far. Saka has also created 5, which is below his usual standards, but a formation that allows both Saka and Trippier on the pitch is a recipe for success, at least on paper. If he repeats this against the Netherlands, the Oranje could have problems. The new formation also allows England to play Phil Foden to his strengths as a midfielder who loves to occupy the central and forward areas of the pitch, and not the wings. Southgate then paired him with Bellingham, who I believe still has so much to offer. Of course, Foden is expected to be the chief creator, and with 6 chances created, he is getting there, but like Bellingham, he isn't there yet. The forward could also contribute with goals, but the Euro has yet to see that side of his game. However, maybe with him and Bellingham behind Harry Kane, they could be too much for the Netherlands to handle. What do you think? As good as England look with the new formation, they only solved a fraction of their problems and could still lose against the Netherlands. England haven't solved the real problem. The real problem is Gareth Southgate himself. As you have seen, he wrongly profiled England's players, and that's not all. He has shown that it isn't the formation that is the problem. When England play, they begin the game by being slightly more attacking than they end it. When they need a goal, Southgate slightly pushes his full-backs up. They aren't as high as an attacking team would let them be, but they aren't defensive either. Then, he allows the midfielders, particularly the central midfielder, to get close to the attacking midfielder. However, as soon as they score, the full-backs go deeper, the midfielders camp in their own halves, and even the wingers fall deeper. From having about 5 players attacking, England would have around 2. With that kind of tactic, players like Foden, Bellingham, Kane and Saka can't thrive as their attacking freedom becomes limited. Against the Netherlands, this may backfire as England will be playing into their hands with this approach. The Netherlands have shown that they are an evolving team. Their coach, Ronald Koeman, isn't focusing on systems but on results and plays a defensive 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. After their shock defeat to Austria, Ronald Koeman returned to the drawing board and looked to have resolved on the 4-2-3-1 formation. This formation allows him to play the electric Xavi Simons in his preferred role of number 10 behind their striker, Memphis Depay. Depay has been slightly hit and miss in the competition, but he can't be underestimated, as with Simons behind him, he will most likely get chances that he can convert. So far, in the competition, Simons has created 11 chances, and besides, it doesn't have to be all focused on Depay. Depay isn't the only goal scorer that Netherlands have. As it stands, he looks more of the decoy striker, with Cody Gakpo being the real threat in the Netherlands squad. While he hasn't hit that level of consistency for Liverpool that their fans will like, Gakpo is showing that he is most likely going to be an investment that will come good for them. Gakpo hasn't only scored 3 goals, which makes him one of the competition's highest goal scorers, he has also created 11 chances and has had 1 assist. With him on the pitch for the Netherlands, England do have a problem on their hands. That problem will even be more compounded with the Netherlands' secret weapon, Wout Weghorst. Weghorst might have been a ghost during his short stint at United, but with the Netherlands, he is very much alive. It is not that he is just a goal threat or a clutch player for them. His 6'5" height makes him a problem, as he is capable of getting on the end of crosses and distracting centre-backs with his duelling. He made the difference for the Netherlands against Turkey, as he became the focus of not only his wingers, but also of the Turkish centre-backs, who battled with him since Koeman brought him on and struggled to contain him. Apart from their attacking threats, the Netherlands have capable defenders, and the one time that they were severely exposed at the back was when they played Austria. But granted, during that match, most of the squad forgot how to play football. They were disjointed in that game, but after beating Romania, and with their display against Turkey, the Oranje have belief and have a fresher squad than England, who have now played 120 minutes of football twice in 2 matches. Although England have depth, Southgate is a creature of habit and will stick to the same set of players, which could give the Netherlands an extra advantage, or what do you think? Will that matter in the game, or will it not? Will the Netherlands' revival take to the finals, or will England's ultra-cautious style help them make their 2nd finals in a row? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more exciting football content.